Yo, what's up, family? Yeah, we got this video here for you today. Remember, we want to broaden y'all vocabulary and everyday things in life that we deal with. A lot of this is stuff you deal with all the time anyway. So I'm just reinforcing a lot of stuff you guys know already. But it feels good when you hear from a familiar voice or a familiar statement that maybe someone or like your grandparents or someone said these things to you. So this video here, we're going to be dealing with communication and relationships. So therefore, I'm going to title it Invitation. So let's get on with it. Now, when I say invitation, what I'm talking about is when someone invites you to something, they can invite you to a number of things. They can invite you to an event of theirs, a personal event of theirs, a special event of theirs. But what is your communication, your relationship with that person? Therefore, why I'm talking about that? Because before you accept an invitation, you should make it your job to do your investigation. Now, as always, I love to give y'all a word of the day. So the word of the day is going to be in the title of this video. Invitation. What is an invitation? It is a written or formal agreement or request for someone to attend something. That's invitation. Investigation. What is an investigation? When you doing your due diligence, taking time to study something, to inquire about something, to look into something with great detail, investigation. So think about it. It could be an invitation that someone's inviting you to a personal event or something special to them, right? Or it could be that very job that you're trying to get. You got to do your investigation about that company first. They giving you an invitation for maybe a job interview. But did you do your investigation before you just showed up to that interview and you don't even know what to say when they ask you particular questions? But the last one I will go with is most definitely a relationship. When you decide to get with that guy or that girl just because you thought that they was pretty, did you do any investigation before you got your invitation to go out with them? Did you do some investigation? So now let's break them all down. Invitation without investigation. Remember, let's go down the words again. Investigation, to study. Inquiry, to look into with great detail. Invitation, formal or written requests to invite someone to come to something, right? Now, let's talk about the first one. Let's say someone give you an invitation to their party, to their celebration, to their graduation, or whatever it is. It's obviously something personal of theirs, right? So when they give you that invitation, did you take the time to understand and to investigate what they are inviting you to? What is the occasion? Therefore, that will help you to make a wise choice on what type of gift to bring. That'll help you make a wise choice as if you, sad to say, if you should go or not. Some investigations with that invitation could be a simple thing of respect, such as, wait a minute, I go to this person's party, their celebration, their graduation, their cookout. I went to all of their invitations, but they don't come to my invitations. See, that's a simple investigation of telling yourself. There's no greater thing when you can check yourself. And I've always spoken about that. Yes, it's one thing when your parents, your friends, and everybody else got to tell you something that you should know already. But when you're able to look in the mirror and check yourself, you're ahead of the game. So like I said, unfortunately, those are the cases sometimes when you just need to check yourself and go, wait a minute, I got an invitation from this family member, that friend, to come to their event and to come to their place and whatever. But now that I thought about it, they didn't come to my place. They didn't come to my event. So what? That's a simple investigation. Why should I go to this? No, you know what's going to happen? I'm not going to go. But more importantly, like I said, the other one would be a simple thing of, if you did some research on that invitation, you'll know what type of gift to get. You'll know what time to show up and the appropriate time because you found out what time it's starting. But unfortunately, a lot of people love to be late. So you want to come at a decent time. You'll know the investigation. You'll know how to dress. Sometimes people throw events and it's a certain way that you should dress. Think about it. How many times you went to an event, right? It might have been, you know how people like to do the all-white affair, the all-black affair. I've seen all-white affairs where everybody got on a white suit, white dress, this and that. And you'll see this goofball over here with an all-red suit on. You be like, wait, yo, why she gonna come here with that all blue on? Yo, where he got this, why he got on all black? Look, see, no investigation. Ain't nobody tell me. Yeah, you didn't take the time to investigate. See? Let's move on to the second one. That job may have gave you an invitation. See what I'm saying? And a request. Written request or formal verbal request, right? They may give you an invitation to come in for a job interview. You know, let me tell you one of the worst things you could do when you go to that job interview, you never took time to investigate that job. Meaning, remember, investigation, study, inquiry. Did you take some notes about that company? Did you take time to look up that company? Find out what it's about that company. Find out the particulars about that company. Find out their fiscal year. Find out when they started, what their logistics are about. When you take time to do your investigation about that company, therefore, when that job asks you simple questions, so why do you want to work here? The most silliest and naive answer to give is, I just need a job, I gotta pay my bills. No, you want to give answers such as, well, reason I would love to work here because after doing the research on this company, it was brought to my attention that you guys started at this year and when y'all first started, and then I've seen how you guys grown to this and these following years, and I've noticed how the productivity here, all the workers they speak highly about it. I've seen many reviews on the internet. See, when you start saying stuff about the company, all great stuff, that makes the person that interviewing you go, we got the right one here. See, you did your homework. Investigation. Now, last one, in a relationship. This is one, that broke off. This is one right here a lot of people need to do. And you need to make it your job. And don't let nothing else get in the way except for to do your investigation. When you get with that guy or that girl, the most silliest thing to do is get with somebody because you thought they was cute. Let me tell you something. You thought they was pretty. He was pretty. She was pretty. What did Kanye West tell y'all back in the days on one of his songs? Some of the prettiest people do some of the most ugliest of things. So you get with somebody because you had an invitation to go out with them on a date, but you didn't do no investigation to find out this a gold digger, to find out he's an abusive person, she's an abusive person, he's a gold digger, multiple baby mamas, multiple baby daddies, bad credit, broke, whatever. You didn't take no time to investigate to go, let me look into this person. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you just go on the internet, you can look into somebody. Or how about take your time to get to know that person, opposed to just going out on these real quick dates. Get your time to get to know them, investigate, inquiry, to study, asking questions here and there, in and out, this and that, where you start to put the puzzles together. What match and don't match. Investigation.
You know that movie the other night we had watched, that this young cat had brought somebody in?
She's talking about the movie called Saltburn. That's a great example. You're right. They did no investigation.
He did not know nothing about this guy.
And he came and destroyed that family.
But just because he did a few nice things, he decided,
and he planned it all.
Yeah. He made him feel at home.
See? No investigation.
Yup.
They just gave him an invitation to their house in their personal space, and nobody did the investigation on this guy. But when the guy Philly started investigating, he started getting his feelings hurt because he started finding out stuff. But he was all way in too deep at that time. That should happen. There we go. So, like I said, title of the video, invitation. But while we're talking about invitation, you gotta say, whenever you get an invitation, you must always do your investigation before you follow through on that invitation. Understand, folks? Let's be wiser. Let's be smarter with our decisions in life. Peace.